Hey guys, it's Madison, and this is a very exciting video because today I'm going to be taking my first ever italki lesson for Korean. So I just booked this lesson about 5 minutes ago, and the lesson is for tonight if, it gets confirmed and everything, which presumably it will. But yeah, this is my first time ever, like I said, using italki or any similar kind of one-on-one online tutoring teaching situation. So I thought I would make a video kind of memorializing this whole experience because I am both nervous and excited about this opportunity. And yeah, I figured I would chat before the lesson a little bit about kind of why I haven't taken these kinds of lessons up until this point and why I'm deciding to do it at this point in my language learning journey. So I've been learning Korean since 2010, so over 15 years at this point, and I am currently at what I would say is a advanced level. Obviously, my skills in different areas like reading versus speaking versus writing versus listening are not exactly all the same, but I am at an overall advanced level. I've gotten to 6 on the topic multiple times at this point, twice or 3 times. But in those 15 years of learning Korean, I have never taken a one-on-one speaking class like this. In fact, I've taken almost 0 classes in general. One of the biggest reasons is just the fact that the first 10 years or so of my learning journey was the time where I was a student, either high school or college or freshly out of college, and therefore I didn't have really a lot of money to be throwing on lessons, combined with just a general personality trait where I'm generally pretty frugal and don't like throwing money at things that I feel like are not necessary. And so for especially the first 10 years, but even now, I do my best to do as many language learning activities that I can that cost either nothing or close to nothing, just because that's how I always kind of have been. And if you can do it for free, I've always thought, why not do it for free? And so I think that's the biggest reason, even after I have gotten a real job, so to say, and had extra spending money that I could theoretically spend on lessons, I've just been averse to because I feel like, why spend so much money when I can improve on my own? Now, I have taken Korean classes before in 2 situations. Both of them were group classes. The first one was way back in college, right before my senior year. I studied abroad in Korea and took a Korean class for 6 weeks at Korea University. But that was a very large class, like 50 students at least, and a very mixed skill level and definitely not very personalized. And then the other one was, I think a year and a half ago or a year ago, I took a Korean group online class, much smaller, more like 10 students-ish. That was free, provided by the Incheon government. And that class, while a bit more personalized because it was so much smaller, didn't exactly match my skill level for the most part, although it was still kind of a fun experience. But the reason that I'm starting these classes now at this point in my language learning journey is for 2 big reasons, and I kind of touched on this in my goals video for this year. But the first and biggest reason is just to actually make Korean speaking practice and improvement a more regular part of my schedule, because swing dancing has kind of taken over my life in terms of my hobbies and my time and motivation. That kind of puts my improving my language skills on the back burner for the most part. And so when I do have free time, I don't really put a lot of that time towards working on my languages. And even though I am speaking a lot at the swing dancing events because I am living in Korea, and so I speak Korean at all these classes and, practices and hangouts with my swing dancing friends, my main focus is communication, not improving my actual language skills. So I really want to focus on improvement. And I could do that without taking classes on italki. There's definitely things that you can do, by yourself in your own home that can improve your speaking skills or your vocab skills or whatever. But because I have been so distracted by other hobbies, I want to take classes so that it's like a part of my schedule, booked, money spent, that for this, 30 or 60 or 45 or 90 minutes or whatever time period, I'm going to be focusing solely on improving my Korean skills. And then hopefully, because I'm making this a regular part of my weekly routine, in theory, that will make language learning more on the forefront of my brain at all times. And so even when I have free time on other days when I don't have a lesson, maybe I'll be more motivated to actually sit down and review for my lesson or prep for a lesson or do things that would be helpful for my language learning. So that's the main motivation behind this. But yeah, it's currently 3:15 in the afternoon and my lesson is at 8:15 p.m. tonight. And so I have 5 hours to be nervous and excited before the lesson begins. I'll probably record and include parts of my lesson just so you can see my current speaking level at the beginning of taking all these classes, and then I will check in afterwards for kind of how I feel like it went and kind of my post-lesson thoughts overall. So yeah, that is it for now. I will see you guys this evening.
안녕하세요. 제가 원래 집순이었는데 최근에
네.
스윙댄스 동호회에 가입했거든요. 그래서 요즘은
아.
그, 학교, 집, 그리고 스윙댄스 그 3가지 합니다. 그래서 주말에 보통 스윙댄스 하러 가요. 제가
아,
대학생
그래요?
때
네.
스윙댄스 처음 했거든요. 그래서
네네.
졸업한 후에 근처에 그런 그 댄스 동호회 거의 없어서 한 8년 동안 안 하다가 그
네.
한국으로 이사 가면 여기 있을 것 같은데? 그런 생각해서 그래서 찾은 거예요. 근데 예전에
보통
학원에서
네.
일했는데 그거
네.
최악이었어요. 방학이 없는 게. 방학할 때 더 수업해야 돼요.
그렇죠. 더 바쁘죠. 더 바쁘죠.
네, 제가 중국어랑 한국어 좀 오래돼서
네.
다른 미국인들보다 훨씬 편할 것 같아요. 전
아,
한국어 문법도
그렇구나.
아니까 그리고
네네.
그 중국어 때문에 그 간지도 좀 아니까. 제가 보통 그 넷플릭스라면 그
네.
자막 2개 볼 수 있거든요. 그래서
네네.
중국어랑 영어 다 같이 보거든요.
아.
근데 한번 그 드라마 틀어놨는데 보다가 한 5분
네.
지났는데 그때 알았어요. 자막이 없는 거. 그래서 그때까지 이해하고 있었어요. 근데
오.
갑자기 뭔 말이지? 아, 자막이
오.
없구나. 근데 그때는 좀 쉬운 말이어서. 근데
아.
저는 한국 드라마도 볼 때 영어 자막 아직도 써요.
아, 진짜요? 필요
네.
없으실 것 같은데.
근데 뭐랄까, 드라마 보면
네.
공부하고 싶어서 아니라 그냥 재미로 보는
아.
거잖아요. 그래서 한마디라도 모르는 게 답답하더라고요.
맞아요.
그리고
이해될
들으면서
것 같아요. 네.
그거구나. 좀 배울 수도 있어요.
아.
원래 제 취미는 그냥 유튜브 보거나 언어를
음.
공부하는 거였는데 요즘 스윙댄스
네.
많이 해서 언어 공부 잘 안 하고 있어서 그래서 이렇게 레슨
네.
받게 돼요. 됐어요.
아,
근데
네.
솔직히
계속
요즘
좀 네.
연습할 때 엄청 많아요. 그 동호회
그래요?
시작했으니까 많이
아.
대화는 많이 하고 있어요. 근데 하고 보니까
네.
대화할 때 뭐라고 해야 되지? 제 실력 높아지는 거 아니에요. 그냥 말이 나오는 거 더
똑같은.
쉬워진 건데 그 단어 쓰는
음.
거랑 조금 더 네이티브처럼 말하는 표현하는 건 좀 늘리지 않아요. 그냥 그대로요. 커뮤니케이션 키니까요. 그냥 제가 말할
음.
때는 가끔씩 제가
네.
친구랑 말할 때 제가 표현하고 싶은 거 있는데 잘 표현하지 못하는 경우도 있거든요.
음.
그래서 그거 조금 더 없으려고 이렇게 레슨 받게 된 거예요. 근데
그렇군요.
그거
아,
어떻게 연습해야
좋습니다.
되는지
아.
모르겠어요. 그냥 얘기하다가 이거 어떻게 표현하지?
아.
그렇게 물어보면 될 것 같은데요. 아니면은
음.
나중에 제가 한국에 있는 집에 교과서
네.
있거든요. 그 읽기 교과서. 그래서 그거
음.
나오는
네.
기사 그 주제 미리 알려주면 제가
음.
미리 읽고 나중에
네.
그거에 대해서 대화하는 게 좋을 것 같아요. 근데 그 책 보면서
네.
왜냐하면 제가 드라마 많이 보는데 보통 그냥 로맨틱 코미디 그런 거 보니까
네.
로맨스 대화할 때 다 알아들어요. 근데 뭐
그쵸,
뉴스
그쵸.
들어보니까 무슨 말인지 모르는 주제 엄청 많아요. 그리고 이런 거 읽어보면 모르는
이해돼요.
단어 엄청 많아요. 그래서 제가 평소에 보지 않은 거 보면 조금 더 많이 조금 더 넓게
음.
뭐라고 해야 되지? 그냥 조금 더 많은 주제에 대해서 쉽게 말할 수 있을 것 같아요. 근데
네.
최근에
특히 네.
뭐라고 해야 되지? 제일 최근? 제일 최근인?
네네. 제일 최근?
아, 맞아요? 제일
네.
최근 했던 토픽은
네.
IBT 했거든요. 뭔지
아,
알아요?
어때요? 네네.
제가 컴퓨터로 해보니까 쓰기
네.
훨씬 더 쉬울 거라고 생각했는데 제 점수는 훨씬 더 낮았어요. 그래서 깜짝
아,
놀랐어요.
그래요?
네, 저도 왠지 모르겠어요.
어. 네. 저도 잘
저는
모르겠네요.
시험 보고
네.
나서 훨씬
네.
좋았어요. 그렇게 생각하고 있었거든요. 그렇게
그쵸,
쓰면서
그쵸.
지울 수도 있고
맞아,
이거
맞아. 네네.
일단은 스킵하고 이거 쓰고 나서 다시 이걸 완성할 수도
네네.
있고 그래서 제가 느끼에는 훨씬 더 잘한 것 같은데
음.
점수는 낮은 거 그냥 이해가 안 돼요.
아.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요.
네.
Okay, so the footage that you just watched was all from my trial lesson. Like I had said, I had originally planned to update you with my thoughts immediately afterwards, but I was mentally drained, and so I decided to wait a little while, and then I actually booked another lesson a few weeks later, and then took that lesson, and then it's been another few weeks since then. So it's been a decent chunk of time, but I am here finally to discuss my kind of overall thoughts about the overall experience. Starting off with, I realized that I didn't really fully explain like the process of how I chose my teacher and all of that. Basically, I had decided I know that italki has both professional teachers and also, I forget the term they use for just the regular not professional teachers, but I'll just call them like community tutors, I guess. But I already knew going into this that I wanted to go ahead and pay the extra money to have lessons from a professional teacher, just because given the level that I am at, I wanted to have someone that I knew had some sort of certification and experience learning about teaching Korean specifically. I think that community teachers have their place as well. It's just for what I specifically want. I kind of wanted that professional experience for my teacher. So I chose a professional teacher, and then I kind of just browsed through all the different options, and I found mine. I'm not going to give the name here specifically just because, I don't know, I don't really have a specific reason, but I kind of want to keep that anonymity about who she is and also hopefully keep the availability of her schedule decently for me. But I chose her because not only was she a professional teacher, but also she spoke several other languages besides Korean. So she speaks English to a certain degree. Not that I was planning on really using that for our lesson, but also she speaks Japanese to a certain degree and a little bit of Spanish. And so I thought it was good to have someone who had experience being a learner of a language as well. She also had a variety of different class options, like just conversation or like general all skills classes or topic classes, etc., which I thought I could possibly take advantage of in the future. And then also she was female, which I decided that I wanted to go with female, not really for any strong particular reason. I think I just wanted a female teacher for whatever reason. So that is what I went with. And also her video that she had as her introduction also had good vibes. And so I was pretty satisfied with her profile overall. And my impression of her after the lesson was still overall very positive. Supposedly throughout the first lesson, we found out that we had the same MBTI, but I will say like her teaching persona is very different than my teaching persona. She is a lot more like calm, steady vibes, and I am much more of clown-like is not a good word, but basically I become a very excitable, loud, talkative, extroverty kind of entertainer mode when I'm teaching. I make a lot of dumb jokes and that kind of stuff, and she is very much not that, which is fine. She's a lot quieter and calmer, and she still like laughs and stuff, but it's very tranquil, I guess you could say. And it's not necessarily my style of teaching that's my favorite, but I think it was still enjoyable, and I think I'm still going to continue with her for the time being. During the lesson, she also like shared her screen constantly. She had a Google Docs document open the whole time and was writing down notes on things we discussed. She also has a Google spreadsheet that she types in vocab as it comes up throughout the lesson. And for those of us who are studying other languages, she asks about that, and she also has it like automatically translate that vocab word into the other languages that you're studying as well, which is kind of cool. I'll probably have to like double check and make sure that everything is exactly accurate because things aren't always exactly a one-to-one translation. But I thought it was kind of a cool little extra thing that she does. And yeah, like I said, overall a positive experience. Maybe not exactly the kind of jokey entertainer vibe that I personally jive the most with, but overall definitely a fun, enjoyable, easy to talk to kind of persona from the teacher. So I'm going to continue to use her for the time being. The impression of myself as I watched back the footage of the lesson is definitely hard to watch just because, you know, as a perfectionist, seeing myself make any mistakes is always like, ugh, I know that word or I know that phrase. Why did I forget it in the moment? Or like seeing at certain times my pronunciation would slip or my intonation would slip as I was trying to think or speaking too fast or that kind of stuff. And it's just always, you know, you always, in my experience, have a little bit of a slap of reality as you go back and look through yourself speaking a second language. Even though I know I'm not perfect by any means, it is always a little bit like, oh gosh, is that what I sound like when you watch yourself back? So yeah, definitely had that experience. It was a little painful to watch at certain times. And the biggest thing that I realized, in addition to, like I already mentioned, my pronunciation or intonation occasionally slipping as I would occasionally say certain things, it definitely is not like always an issue. It's just I noticed occasionally I would forget basic pronunciation or intonation things, and usually I would like fix it myself. But I think the intonation, especially, like there are times where I'm like trying to figure out how to put together a sentence, and as I was going through that process, I wouldn't necessarily have like the most natural native like intonation of a certain phrase as I was saying it, which again is fine. That's not really an issue of my overall intonation. It's just something that happens when you're focusing on other things sometimes. But aside from that, I think the biggest thing I noticed is that just generally when I'm speaking, it's not a lot of like smooth start to finish sentences. almost every sentence has some degree of buffer in between certain chunks. Sometimes it was a small buffer where it was just like a few milliseconds in between chunks, and so the communication wasn't that stilted. But other times, like where it was really difficult for me to put together certain ideas, there'd be like significant buffers between chunks of the sentence, and so it sounded very choppy. And I noticed that this was present for, I'd say, like 90% of my speech, some degree of buffering in between chunks of a sentence. Now, obviously, the buffers that are like just a few milliseconds each time are not the biggest deal, but it still is annoying for me to go back and watch because I do want to eventually be able to just, stream of consciousness, have my thoughts flow out without any buffering time of any milliseconds at all. But obviously I'm not anywhere near that just because, I don't know, I'm just not. And I clearly need more practice putting together full sentences, even though, like I said, I do speak a lot during my like swing dance conversation with friends. I think it's not a lot of conversations on a huge wide variety of topics. For the most part, it's like the same old set phrases about dancing, or like, how are you doing? How's it been? Man, I'm tired. Isn't it hot in here? Isn't it cold in here? Like that kind of stuff. It's not like discussing, for the most part, a huge wide variety of nuanced details of different topics. Obviously there is that as well to some degree, but probably in those instances as well, I'm buffering as I'm speaking just because I'm trying to communicate. For my second lesson, or my first real lesson after the trial lesson, I did not record myself speaking that time, but I do recall, and it was like a worse ability of language production for me overall. Like, I don't know, I think I was just tired that day, or I was just not processing things well that day because I forgot so much basic vocab. I forgot the word for animal at some point, like a lot of basic things that I can say I struggled with. But yeah, even though I did not record that lesson, I can almost guarantee that it was very similar in my ability level to the first lesson, just because, or if not worse, just because of my brain processing that night. But then also I didn't like do a lot in between lessons to actually work on self-improving my speaking. So yeah, that is kind of my impression of my own abilities after watching back the lesson. And after that trial lesson and first real lesson, I kind of came to a realization about kind of using italki as a tool to help myself improve my speaking. And that is that I think without concerted effort from my part to improve my speaking outside of the lessons, this entire endeavor is probably like a big waste of money, or not a waste of money, but I think it's throwing a lot of money at something that I could do a lot of the work to improve on my own time. And to some degree, I already knew that. Like I said before, at the beginning of this whole thing, like I've spent the last 15 years trying to avoid spending money on speaking lessons just because that's kind of in my nature to avoid spending money on anything. And the whole reason I was doing this whole endeavor is to make sure that I was consistently introducing working on speaking into my schedule. But I think that the actual true value of this experience and continuing to take italki lessons is going to be the motivation of wanting to do better in the lessons, hopefully motivating me to do a lot more work on my speaking outside of the actual paid lesson time. And I think the more effort I put into my speaking outside of the lesson time, the more the actual money will be worth it for the in-lesson time spent with my italki teacher. So here's my kind of plan that I put into place for future italki lessons. Originally, I was thinking about booking weekly lessons for the unforeseeable future, but I realized that I think I'm going to start out with bi-weekly lessons, so every 2 weeks, which will obviously be a better financial decision, but also will give more time for me to work on the speaking in between. And hopefully, again, I will stay motivated because of wanting to perform well in the lesson, which will hopefully fuel my working on my speaking outside the lesson and making all these improvements. But I came up with a few kind of action points for how to make the most out of these lessons so that I'm not wasting my money by only practicing and improving my speaking in these tiny little time slots each week. So here's what I'm going to do. The first one is to focus my lessons around a certain chapter of my reading textbook that I've had for a few years now and not really made progress in, and that will give the lessons some sort of like topical focus. I was already kind of planning on doing this anyway, but I think with this new plan I have, it'll work even better by having this kind of structured textbook reading lesson to center all this around. And my hope is that before each lesson that I take, I can have several sessions of both writing practice, but also speaking practice to really kind of get myself familiar using vocab and expressions and just express myself about this topic before actually jumping into the lesson and having an interaction surrounding this topic. The speaking part probably makes sense to most of you. In the writing part, someone said this recently, I don't remember who it was and where I heard it, but someone was saying that writing practice really helps you improve your speaking, and that really hit me. I think subconsciously I already knew that, but I don't really practice writing very often, and so I kind of don't think about the benefits of it. And I think it is so true that the more time you put towards outputting in one way will also help your outputting in the other aspect. So I think that by practicing, trying to form sentences through writing where you have time and can kind of think through things, can look up words at your leisure to form sentences, I think that practice will help me kind of solidify the vocab and expression knowledge that I might need to use in speaking later. So I want to have several writing practice sessions beforehand, and then also, obviously, speaking practice before as well. Probably recording myself, either audio or video or some version of that, so that I can listen back and hear where my buffer time was the strongest, where I was struggling the most for words, that kind of stuff, so that I can kind of hopefully fine-tune my ability to speak about this topic before actually going into the lesson. And hopefully by doing this a few times before the lesson, I will be able to actually kind of decrease that buffer time that I need to discuss that particular topic. In theory, this is all a theory so far. Hopefully it will be successful, but that is my hope, that by practicing in these different writing sessions and speaking sessions prior to the lesson, that the lesson will be kind of more of a test for myself. This is kind of just me viewing the lesson as a performance check to see, while discussing this with my teacher, can I actually put into practice all the practice sessions that I had and be able to express myself more clearly and easily without that significant amount of buffer time making my speaking much more choppy. And also, by doing the writing practice before the lesson, I can hopefully get feedback on the writing during the lesson as well, so it kind of puts more value into that lesson time so I can get writing feedback as well as speaking practice as well. And then I want to continue recording my lessons with the teacher in the future as well, either audio or video of some sort to listen back to, because I found I recorded my trial lesson to include some clips for you guys, and then I did not record my second lesson, or my first official real not trial lesson, and I think it was really valuable to go back and analyze my own speaking throughout the class. And so I want to continue to do some version of recording myself so I can, analyze myself and see where I need to improve still. So that is my kind of rough plan for the actual lesson structure and preparation that I hope to incorporate into my future italki lessons, so that I can, get the most for my money and not just reserve only that 1 hour or however long the lesson is of time for my speaking practice, but to actually do a lot more preparation, a lot more review work and all that stuff, just to kind of not only maximize the value of the money I'm spending on this short lesson, but also just to probably make a lot more significant progress in my speaking as I progress throughout these upcoming weeks and italki lessons. So yeah, that is the gist of the plan. And then also, like I mentioned, the whole pronunciation, intonation, like times where I would get a little weird with those areas. I think that I do want to incorporate some more shadowing, just in general, not necessarily like tied around these specific lesson topics that I'm going to choose, but in general, in my language practice, I want to incorporate a little bit more shadowing so that I can really focus on my tongue moving in my mouth to form these words, and making sure that I have practice saying these things at native speeds or forming the intonation of sentences at native speeds, just so that when I am spending brain effort on trying to think of words or from expressions, that I don't get lazy in my pronunciation or intonation and without me even realizing have weird pronunciations or intonations happen. So hopefully shadowing will help to decrease that as well. Again, it wasn't like a big issue. I just noticed it a few times and it was like basic stuff that after 15 years I should not be making these basic errors. But again, hopefully shadowing will decrease that even further. So yeah, that is the plan moving forward. And you might ask, if you're gonna do all this effort on your own anyways, why even have the lessons at all? Like I said at the very beginning of the video, the whole point of the lessons is because I wasn't finding the motivation to work on things myself outside of lessons, so isn't that the whole point of taking the lessons? And yes, that's true. However, I do think that without the motivating factor of having a scheduled paid for lesson on the schedule, I will still go back to just procrastinating and not actually working on any of these things that I hope to incorporate. And so I think that with the way my busy schedule is right now, my motivation is right now, I do still think I need to have those booked sessions on the calendar with money put down for me to actually be more motivated to put more effort outside of the lessons to working on things myself. So hopefully this will work. Again, this is all still theoretical and hasn't been put into practice yet. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video at some point in the future to talk about whether or not this whole preparation method works. But yeah, that is it for my thoughts and kind of plans for the future. Let me know if you take italki lessons regularly. What do you do to prep outside of class? What things inside of class have you found are helpful? Maybe I can steal as inspiration for my own lessons. Any thoughts or ideas that you have are always appreciated down below. So yeah, that is it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and until then, annyeong.